Welcome back to Jess Watches Wrestling. As much as I love WrestleMania, you know how much I love WrestleMania. We are approaching my favourite pay-per-view of the year. Probably everyone else's favourite pay-per-view of the year. Well, people I know, they've said the same thing, so who knows. But we are super close to this year's Royal Rumble. I'm so excited. I think there was a video of me last year saying how much I loved it, and yeah, still the same feeling this year. Hasn't changed at all. The thing I love about Royal Rumble is you don't know who's going to come out. Well, most of the time you do know who's going to come out, but there's always going to be unexpected winners or someone surprising us. So usually I do a pay-per-view prediction video, but this time I am changing it and I want to discuss the future of Royal Rumbles. What I would like to see in this decade as we've started a shiny new one. I keep hopes and dreams. I have these videos of these hopes and dreams, and I really don't want to get let down too much because I'll probably cry. Do you know what? Let's get on with today's video. So an obvious one, which I probably think a lot of people want as well, and which actually, do you know what could happen this year? There's rumours, there are speculations that we are going to have an NXT winner. You know, either in the women's Royal or the men's Royal. I personally think it could happen in the women's one. You know, there's a rumour about Shayna Baszler, which will be unreal, which I'll be really, really happy about. You know, personally, I do think NXT do deserve a win some year, this year, in 4 years. Who knows? Of course, they are massive over there at NXT, crazy talented, and, you know, it could be someone's new start to SmackDown and Raw, which I'm waiting for. I'm so excited about it. You know, I was thinking maybe Keith Lee to win this year, but, you know, now he has this new championship, which we saw on NXT this week, I don't think we are going to have him as the winner. My next one is actually quite a biased one. People might think the same. When I spoke to a couple of people during the week, they all said the same thing as me as well. Mainly, the main reason I feel like this year is because we have an entrant that shouldn't even be in there, pretty much. He shouldn't even be in the company, because you know how much I feel hatred for him and I can't stand him. And yes, obviously I'm talking about Brock Lesnar, and you know, I don't like the fact we have like title holders already in the Royal Rumble. I don't like the fact he's in there. I don't think he should be. I feel like, you know, give them a match elsewhere. Like, I just personally, that's how I feel. Don't think we should have, you know, any more champions in there that have belts. Yeah. That's probably quite biased, but I just don't want to see it. I want to give people, you know, more people an opportunity to be in there. So from now on, if you cannot do this again, that will be fantastic. Do you know what? This is probably another one people aren't going to like, and I am just bringing them all out today. And do you know what? Like, we saw it a little bit last year. We saw Nia Jax go into the men's Rumble. I would like to see at some point in the future a mixed Rumble. Obviously, we've seen the last year how much, you know, intergender shows are happening, intergender matches are happening. So I would really like just 1 year there to be a mixed Rumble. Imagine that. Like, there would be some absolutely crazy things going on in there. Like, I would love it. I would absolutely love it. It might be a biased thing, you know, people do say it, keeping the men and women separate, because there are some big guys in there, and there's some obviously little tiny ladies, and, you know, I don't know, it's probably quite a silly one, but it's something I would like to see in the future. Just mix it up a little. We saw the reaction Nia got last year. Like, it could happen again. You know, Charlotte Flair taking out Brock Lesnar. Come on, that could be something we'd all like to see. This is a point that really really bothers me and really quite gets on my nerves. So bad. So every year there's always people we predict that are going to win it. Like, we always know there's, clearly that person's going to win because they're put in there. I hate feeling like that. I want, either it's this year or it's next year or in this decade, an unpredicted winner. Just someone random. Anyone. Like, we saw, what was it? Last year when we saw Sarah Logan. She was in one of the final battle royals. She was in the finals. Her and I think it was Carmella, and Carmella won, I'm thinking. Correct me if I'm wrong. The reaction that Sarah Logan got was just ridiculous. Like, it was ridiculous. We need that. We need that more often. We need someone on the rosters that's just complete out the blue and someone we just want to win, and it doesn't need to be predictable and it doesn't need to be someone that is constantly there. Just some randomer, not random because that sounds horrible, but just someone that's unpredicted, will make just the crowd go crazy. There's so many people on that roster that people want to see get the push, so give them the push. So this is probably the biggest one everyone gets excited about. The surprise returns. Oh God. So I'll start with the situation I have with this year. I was expecting this year. We knew John Morrison was coming back. We knew it, and we knew he was probably going to be in the Rumble, but we didn't know when he was coming back. They should have kept his debut back for the Rumble, but they didn't, which is really fucking stupid. But that means if he's not the surprise return, who's going to be the surprise return? Could be anyone. There's two people that I think everybody wants to be there. CM Punk, of course, he's back in the world of WWE, backstage, and obviously Edge has been cleared with all his medical issues as well, so that would be incredible. Honestly, for me, the best bit about Royal Rumbles are the surprise returns. The people you don't expect to see, you haven't seen for months, the people you love, you've seen for months. Obviously, my favourite of all time is obviously the John Cena one in 2008. Like, I cried, and I was young then as well. I wasn't that young. I was reasonably young. I cried because that was literally one of the best moments ever when he came out, and I was wearing his top as well. Like, it was even better. So yeah, I love the surprise returns. It's my favourite. So this decade, I want to see surprise returns. Not The Undertaker, again, please, because I am sick to death of just seeing him at the minute. Let him go on holiday and just have a rest. But bring me some surprise returns, even if it's this year or in the decade. Just treat me, surprise me with random legends, if that's not too much to ask for. To make this video not too long, obviously I said I wasn't going to do predictions, but I will predict my potential hopeful winners for the Rumbles. Of course, the Women's Rumble. I'm more excited this year about the women's than the men's, just because there are rumours that we might have a Ruby Riott return, we might have a Nia Jax, and that just, I miss them, right? Okay, I'll admit it, I've missed Nia Jax. That's a big thing to say because she's a bit of a dick. But yeah, I've really actually missed both of them. So there is kind of rumours that they might return, so that would be really good. For me, personally, I think it's going to be Shayna. I would love it to be Shayna. Like, I just wait for her to get up to that main roster and start on Charlotte and start on everyone. I'm really excited for her to come up, actually. Really excited about it. So if I had to choose anybody to win it, obviously it's going to be Shayna. I've got a feeling she will as well. Imagine if she weren't even in it. How embarrassing, how awkward. And I'm pretty sure everyone else is thinking, oh, she's going to be there. bit awkward. But anyway, so Shayna for the women's and for the men's. I think it's quite an obvious one. Everyone's thinking the same thing. You know, he's been getting a push last few weeks, and he's kind of showing this other side. Everyone's getting back behind him, and that is Drew McIntyre. I'm really, really hoping for a Drew McIntyre win. I think he really deserves it, and I think the crowd will go absolutely mental. Or if Edge returns, we can have Edge win it. Do you know, I'm just keeping my hopes and dreams out there. Girl can dream, so we'll see. But that is it for today's video of what I want to see in the future of the Royal Rumbles. I want to see this decade. It's probably going to be a long decade because the last one was very long as well. But yes, thank you for watching. I can't wait to talk about the Royal Rumble. I'm so excited. I'll probably do a review as well. Maybe. We'll see. But yes, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you very, very soon.